never be a right time to do something. The last 2 months, I have been procrastinating so bad to A, do my schoolwork, and B, upload another good YouTube video. And I've been getting in my own head about how the next YouTube video needs to be a good one because I've got all these subscribers now and I need to make sure I keep them happy. I need to make sure that I level up my game. I make this next video better than all the videos I've made before. And I need to put lots of time into it. I need to figure out a big topic for me to talk about or like do something on. And in reality, that's not exactly true. Yes, I should be improving. Yes, I should be like making better videos every time, but I've had this like feeling like it's not the right time yet. I haven't had something come up recently that is worth documenting or worth talking about. But part of this is showing both sides of the coin, showing the success and the failure, showing the high points and the low points, and then also the moments in between where it's kind of just nothing's really happening. It just feels like every day is the same. Because in reality, that's the progress right there. That you have those big discovery moments where you figure all this shit out and it's like, whoa, this is awesome, this is crazy. I can't believe I didn't think of this before. And then there's the points where you're at your lowest and you're fucking struggling and you just want to give up. But those moments are few and far between. And a lot of the time, it's really just kind of flat, average stuff's going on. You've got kind of stuff to do, but it's not that interesting. And it's not really worth talking about that much. And it's not that exciting. It's kind of boring. It's not that bad either. Like, it's just kind of there. And that is 90% of our existence. And I think movies, short form content, all this YouTube stuff, like this high retention stuff, focuses on the extremes. But I think part of what I want to do is look at a little bit more of that boring stuff. Because people, I mean, me especially, I've been hooked on this self-improvement way of thinking, like trying to get better at everything every day. And you have these massive ups and downs where you're at your lowest point, you've fucked up, you've broken all your habits, and all, like, you feel like you've just given up on yourself. And then right after, you have this massive spike where you're like, okay, this is it. I need to lock in. I need to get all this shit done. You start planning everything else out, and like it feels like you're really making progress. But then you get through a week of those habits that you've set up for yourself, and it just feels boring. And I think you get told with all these podcasts and self-improvement gurus and people, you get told that there's like, it's all up. As soon as you start doing it, you're going to feel amazing. You're going to feel all this good shit and you're going to be like, wow, my life's changed forever. But in reality, after a week or so of doing good habits, eating healthy, sleeping, whatever, like your baseline kind of resets and it just feels like nothing's happening. And then maybe you go seek out that bad habit that you've done again that you know will give you that hit of dopamine, or maybe you will try and add something new or do something extra, or you'll give up on those goals because they're not working. But in reality, you've just gone back to that baseline, that average, that boring, just consistency that everyone experiences and is 90% of our lives. And I think getting used to that, not being tricked by these movies and short form content that the storyline is going to be like this. Like you're not going to have this massive discovery and then have this low and have this high and whatever. Like to make real progress, it's going to be like the discovery and then flat line. And ideally, you want it to go discovery, flat line. Maybe you'll make a mistake or two, but then it flat lines back up. And then you keep that progress. And then eventually you go up again and you go up again and you go up again. And you keep going up instead of doing this discovery, back down. Like the consistency is something I've really struggled with. And this is also to do with procrastination, especially with my schoolwork. So I've had moments where I've been incredibly locked in, being consistent. I've set myself all these goals, and it lasts about 1 to 2 weeks, where I get all my shit done and I do it well, and I have that high of like, yes, I did that. And then I'm like, wait, doing homework every night doesn't actually feel that good. I'm not getting the reward of doing it. It's kind of boring. Let's go look at my phone, because my phone's going to give me dopamine. And before you know it, you've spent the whole night watching YouTube, watching Netflix, scrolling on TikTok, and you're back in that depression again. And then you go, look, I'm going to rediscover how to not procrastinate, how to lock back in. And it's just an endless cycle. So how does this even relate to the right time? I've gone soul track, but the right time, there will never be a right time. There's never a right time to start, because ideally, when you were born, you started doing all these good habits. But no, you've had all this other shit going on. None of us really know exactly what we're supposed to be doing. So we don't even know if it's the right thing to start. Whatever you want to start right now that you've been thinking about. And I do this a lot with my procrastination of getting schoolwork done. I say that I need a certain time of the day to have, like I need it to be 4 p.m. or I need to do this exercise first, or I need to clean my room first, I need to have some food first, I need to eat something specific, or I need to have a water bottle, whatever, like all this shit set up for me. I need there to be no distractions. I need to be dark. I need whatever. Like I have all these like other things that I need to happen first before it's the right time to do my schoolwork. And in reality, there is no right time. Like you should have started that project that you wanted to start 10 years ago. Like I have this, like exactly this YouTube video. The right time was the minute after I uploaded the last one, but I haven't uploaded for a month. And that's because I've been waiting for the right time to upload, but there isn't. Like I'm not really talking about a whole lot at the moment because I don't have a full YouTube video planned, but that's because it's not the right time. And that doesn't matter, because the shit just needs doing. If you want to get to the goals, like you've got this big goal up in your head where you've got to do a whole bunch of shit, and you need to start somewhere and you need to do something, and you're waiting for the right time to do it. Where maybe when you're on holidays and you got more time, or when the soccer season finishes and you can have those afternoons to yourself, or when like maybe when your boss gets off your back. I don't know your situation, but you're waiting for something to change so that you can start. But there's never going to be perfect conditions to start. You're never going to have complete free time, all the knowledge, all the experience that you need to start. You've just got to start. And the scary part about that is, without having all the conditions right, some things are going to go wrong. And like you can blame it on your conditions. Like I could say that I don't get enough homework done because I've got too much sport on, or I have too many commitments, or maybe like my brain just doesn't function like that. Like there's conditions around me doing schoolwork that do affect me. And yes, they make a difference. Like I have less time than some people. Maybe I'm not as good at doing homework than some people. Like there's all these other things, but in reality, that doesn't matter. You can make all these excuses, but if the work doesn't get done, it's as simple as that. You won't reach your goals. So the work needs doing. There's no right time to start, so you might as well start now. I think that was all right.